Hey guys, welcome back to Daily Thoughts. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that bell so you're notified of all my new content. Today my Daily Thoughts is on the Patriot Act. So now let's get into my Daily Thoughts. The Patriot Act. In light of the 20th anniversary of September 11th, today's Daily Thoughts is on the Patriot Act as its enactment happened shortly thereafter. The USA Patriot Act is an act of the United States Congress signed into law by President George W. Bush. The name is an acronym for Uniting and Strengthening America by providing appropriate tools required to intercept and obstruct terrorism. Was originally published October the 26th, 2001. The purpose of the USA Patriot Act is to deter and punish terrorist acts in the United States and around the world. The final version of the anti-terrorism legislation, the Uniting and Strengthening Act, by providing appropriate tools required to intercept and obstruct terrorism, HP 3162, the USA Patriot Act, would allow law enforcement agencies to delay giving notice when they conducted a search. The law is controversial due to its authorization of indefinite detention without trial of immigrants and due to the permission given to law enforcement to search property and records without warrant, consent, or knowledge. Some feel the Patriot Act violates the First Amendment because it effectively authorizes the FBI to launch investigations of American citizens, in part for exercising their freedom of speech. Most of the changes to surveillance laws made by the Patriot Act were part of long-standing law enforcement wish lists that had been previously rejected by Congress, in some cases repeatedly. Congress reversed course because it was bullied perhaps by the Bush administration in the frightening weeks after the September 11th attacks. The Bush administration implied that members who voted against it would be blamed for further attacks. The Patriot Act applies to banks, investors, financial advisors, intermediaries, broker-dealers, commodity merchants, and other financial professionals. The practical result of the Patriot Act's Title III provision effectively translates to unprecedented levels of due diligence on any corresponding account that exists in money laundering. The goal of Title III is to thwart the exploitation of American financial systems by parties suspected of terrorism, terrorist financing, and money laundering. Many of the most controversial parts of the Patriot Act were set to expire in 2015. The day before they expired, Congress passed Uniting and Strengthening America by Fulfilling Rights and Ending Eavesdropping, Dragnet Collection, and Online Monitoring Act, also known as the USA Freedom Act. The USA Freedom Act renewed many of those expiring provisions through 2019, albeit with some new limits concerning bulk interception on telecommunication metadata about U.S. citizens. The Act reauthorized roving wiretaps and tracking of lone wolf terrorists. While the legislators in support of the Act argued the Freedom Act would rein in the power abuses allowed under the Patriot Act, many critics say it did little to change the overall surveillance situation in the United States. The Patriot Act helps law enforcement to identify, to dismantle, to disrupt, and to punish terrorists before they strike. The Act revised counterproductive legal constraints that impaired law enforcement's ability to gather, analyze, and share critical terrorism-related intelligence information. Providing a social security number for identity verification purposes is specifically required by Section 326 of the USA Patriot Act. The Social Security number is used to verify applicants' identities to protect against illicit activities. On March 15, 2020, Section 215 of the Patriot Act expired. Although Section 215 and the other two provisions have expired, that doesn't mean they are gone forever. If Congress chooses so, they can reauthorize these programs. Now, I hope that these daily thoughts in regards to the Patriot Act have been helpful. I've left additional information in the description. Please leave me your comments down in the comment section and let me know what you think. I'll be back tomorrow with more daily thoughts. Until then, I offer you peace and blessings from the West Side. Please follow me on all my other social media. And until tomorrow, I'm out of here. Peace!